guys, so we're going to talk about single leg deadlift today. I'm going to start with body weight only and then I'm going to move on to the kettlebell one. So single leg deadlift looks like this. Back up. Nice and simple. Now, same with the normal deadlift on the hip hinge that we've looked at before. Everything is nice and square. This time you're just on one leg. I like to use the same arm as that's going back to reach out diagonally towards the standing foot. So I'll go down here and come back up. So the important things to think about when you're doing this are your hips, as usual. You want to make sure that they are nice and straight. What I mean by that is I'm not lifting them sideways that way when I'm going down. If I were to have, people always laugh at me when I give this analogy, but if I were to have two laser beams on my hips, I would see them go up and down in a straight line in front of me, and I wouldn't see the laser beam go sideways. So if I were to put my fingers here as I go down, they just go up and down that way and not that way, all right? Next thing, same with the other forms of hip hinge and deadlift. You're gonna make sure your back is nice and straight. So I'm here, as soon as I feel my hamstring, I come back up. If I keep going down lower, then again, you're sort of getting your lower back involved, and with a weight that might cause a problem. If you're not very flexible in your hamstrings, I tend to get my clients to stand next to a bench or something, and then they can aim to touch something that's a little bit higher. It avoids the temptation to go really, really low. And then the last thing, because you've got this leg coming out at the back, it's nice to imagine that you've got one straight line from your head all the way to your toe. So I'm not coming down first, even if I'm straight, I'm not coming down first and then lifting my leg. It's everything is happening together. And I'm using my glutes and my hamstrings to make it happen. It's still a hip hinge. This is still what initiates the movement. Pushing that hip back and bringing it back to the front. You can then add some progressions, which are always fun. So you could, for example, go down and come straight up into balance. Down, straight up to balance. You can even take this a step forward, down into raise, and then down into raise, and then, don't fall there, and then you can even add some plyometrics into it and add a jump in. I would do that a bit later on in the season. Once you've done a bit of strength training, you can go down and jump. Make sure that you then land and hold it there, because that's working all those stabilizing muscles, getting you ready for all that running that you're going to be doing this season. So, we bring in the kettlebell. We can do the same thing with a kettlebell over here, easy, and back up. Down, and back up. Down, and back up. Alright guys, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know, or comment below.